Welcome to Tennis Espresso Journal, your updated grades debate. If you got your coffee ready, let's go get down to the pages.
Alright guys, so that's it. We're going to be talking about the first one, about the all-time grades that we have spoken before. And one very interesting thing that we can notice here is that whenever we did it, we've researched all the metrics applied to the sport, metrics that are pretty much reliable and comparable among each other. And whenever we did that, coupled with a era selected criteria, which are the differences that the sport has experienced during those times, is one thing. The years in which the players were born being the second one, and the third one, the years in which a certain player has won most of its titles. So combining those three things, we could create 5 very different eras, which are in broad sense prior to World War One, in between wars, after World War II and before Open Era, the dawn of Open Era and the rankings systems, up to the master systems, and nowadays maybe we could have a 6th era starting after this whole pandemic we've experienced. We still don't know. Let's gonna keep on those 5 for now, and then we have all those players playing each other there. And whenever we did that, it's very interesting because the metrics we've used are the same throughout the eras, and the eras are pretty much have almost the same span of time because of those events in these 150 years of the sport. And a really interesting thing is that among the 25 best players of all time, and not only Open Era or a specific time in history, no, all time, all 150 years of tennis sports time span, we've got an almost equal number of representatives from each of one of those eras. So that's a very, very interesting thing to notice here. So starting from the dawn of tennis, which is from the 1870s up to World War One, we've got William Renshaw, Lawrence Daugherty, Anthony Wilding, William Larned, Reginald Daugherty, 5 representatives. And they were really great at that time. They're the greatest things the sport has ever seen so far. And they are still here. They're still present here. That's fantastic. Another thing, in between wars, we've got Tilden. The guy has played 3 decades of high-level tennis, incredible thing. Budge, the guy who has won everything, everywhere. Ellsworth Vines, many said the highest level of tennis has ever gotten so far. And the great Musketeers, Cochet and Lacoste, they're all here. Those guys made the Davis Cup, the international level of tennis, an incredible event. It was so big. It was so big at that time. It was kind of like a World Cup, kind of a thing. It was incredible. It was incredible. And then after that, we got the era of the greats between the end of World War One, the end of World War II, up to the Open Era, which are Laver, Rosewall. The guys have won everything. Pancho Gonzalez, another such a great name. Riggs, Kramer, Emerson. So we've got like all of the greats of the sport to that point in time. They're also here. And after it, we've got perhaps the most competitive era of tennis with Lendl, Connors, McEnroe, and Borg. Notice that these 4 guys, they have played so many other greats. They have played Ashe, Nastase, Newcomb, Stan Smith, Boris Becker, Villander, Stefan Edberg, Young Agassi, Sampras, Michael Chang, Courier, Michael Stich, so many great players. Yannick Noah, so many greats, and still those 4 ones, they managed to be there. They managed to make to the list of 25. It's not easy because the greatest of all time is a listing of the best guys in at some point in history, and these 4 guys still make it despite of all that competition. And for the modern tennis, we still have 5 guys that are incredible in our lifetime. Agassi and Sampras, the best ones in the 90s. Nadal, Federer, and Djokovic, the best one, some say the best one in history of the sport. And perhaps they are in terms of playing level. Tennis has never seen anything like them before. So we've got basically 4 to 6, around 5 guys from each one of those 5 eras inside the top 25 greatest of all time. And it is not a hand-selected ranking. That's one of the most important things that I want to tell you. It's not something that I want to say, oh, I think this guy is good, that guy is also good, I'm going to put him here together. No. We just got all those metrics, put them on a computer, insert the methodology that we think is a broad overall methodology we could apply to tennis. We put everything together, and the numbers resulted on this. So it's not a handcrafted ranking. No, it's an actual ranking. That's one of the most interesting things I have ever seen in tennis. So I really would like to share with you the Torresan Index rankings.